Hi, I'm Stan DeFrias for Ask Mr. Greenthumb. I want to talk about a plant. Recently, as a realtor, I was in a backyard and a lady was a house we were listing had this beautiful bromeliad, and it was in full bloom, a whole bunch of them. This is a Bilbergia, and there's a bunch of different types of bromeliads. You're familiar with pineapples. It's also a bromeliad. Well, this pineapple type plant, or bromeliad, is one that won't give you pineapples, but gives you tons of beautiful flowers. You can see purples and reds and pinks, all in the same bloom spike. I love them because they're tough. Now, they're not real cold hardy. Bromeliads have beautiful flowers, as we mentioned earlier. I love that it lasts for a long time. You know, some flowers last for a day. With bromeliads, you can have this spike on there for weeks and weeks on end. And that's unusual to have a flower that will have a continual bloom. Bromeliads are easy to care for. Now, we consider them epiphytes, plants that can grow in the air. Typically, Bilbergias normally are in some kind of ground. You normally have the base part in a ground in a soil medium where you usually improve the soil. Bromeliads are easy to grow, we mentioned that. They're not real cold hardy. So if we have a frost or freeze, you're going to cover them over. Or if you're in a cold area, you're going to bring them into a garage or a heated area. If they go down below freezing, they can often get killed. Now, they usually have some edges on the side that have some little spikes. And sidebar story, I used to have a dog that went out and she loved them. She'd eat them every day. I even put Tabasco sauce on them. And she came in and said, "Great, you know, we're having Mexican tonight." So anyway, she was a beautiful dog, but she loved to eat bromeliads. I don't know why. But bromeliads make a nice ground cover. They'll grow in full sun to partial shade. They're tough. They're easy to care for. You may fertilize them occasionally with either a good water soluble or add a little bit of dry fertilizer, time released around the base. If you do that, you're going to find them pretty much trouble-free. Not many insects, not much fungus. So they're almost a tough, kill-me-if-you-can type plant. Bromeliads make a nice addition to the landscape. Around base of trees, you'll often see them used, maybe an oak tree or another tree where you want that bright bit of color. And it makes a nice transition if your other tree, like a pine or oak, isn't doing much. Bromeliads are a great plant for the yard and garden, and we want you to continue watching on the Ask Mr. Greenthumb site. If you want to know more about the plants we just talked about, go to YouTube and subscribe. Just hit askmrgreenthumb.com and you'll be part of our series. Every week you'll see new segments and you can be a part of them.